Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead. So I thought today I'd give you a quick update on where the aubergines are. It's one of those vegetables that I've sowed. I used the rock wool to start them off in, which was kind of not quite as successful as I thought it would be. I find them quite difficult to use, to be fair. I think going forward for future seasons, I'm going to actually just direct sow them into these small pots, so it makes it a little bit easier to manage. But as you can see, I've had a little bit of success with them. So we've got some nice plants here that we need to pot on today. Again, a mixture of different kinds. So this one here in my left hand here is called a Japanese white egg. So this is a nice little white aubergine. We've got the Myoto here. Again, I'm not going to want too many of these particular plants. These will go into the aubergine house. I'm more interested, if I can, to try and get some nice produce off these this year, rather than growing a lot. I've grown quite a few varieties again, but I'm not overly interested in getting hundreds of plants off these, which is probably good, because I don't really at this point have hundreds of plants. I've got quite a few, but not many. So Satsuma long, so that one's again germinated. Quite a spindly plant, this one, but again, it could be the fact I've given these probably not as much of attention as I should have done. So the chilies really for me this year have really taken my attention. So these poor little aubergines have taken that kind of back seat, unfortunately. So this one here, Black Beauty, so this is the kind of one that you would get normally from your local garden centre, the general traditional black variety of aubergine. So what I'll be doing with all these today is I'll be potting them up into these larger, I can't remember the size of them actually. I think they're about 7 centimetre pots. I'm going to give them a little bit of the root grow mycorrhizal fungi, hopefully to get a little bit more roots on them. And then these will find their way probably down to the plot this weekend. I'm kind of throwing all my caution to the wind and taking everything down the plot in the hope that we're not going to have any more nasty frosts. I think in this area they say we've got a risk of frost probably to that second week in May, but I'm kind of doing a lot of wishing, a lot of hope, in the hope that I'm not going to be caught out. So like I say, we've got quite a few of these little aubergines that I need to pot on. So that's kind of what I'll be doing today. Giving them all a nice water, giving them all a nice little feed as well, and we'll hopefully get these into that next stage. So I'm not going to show you kind of what I'm going to do with these. It's just going to be a case of filling the pots with compost, a little bit of the mycorrhizal fungi, and then topping the pot up, give them a nice little water, and that's pretty much going to be it. So that's a little update on the aubergines. As I say, there's a mixture of different kinds, a mixture of different sizes of these, but I think we're going to be okay in terms of what we need for this season. I will definitely not be using that rock wool for going forward though, so that's a big no-no for me. Anyway, that's all for tonight in terms of the aubergine update, so we'll see you on the next video. So take care, all the best, bye bye.